Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast. It's been a while. It's been like a week and a half or something.
I've missed it.
Yeah. I'm here with Dan, Reese and Joe. Obviously, no special guest this week, but we're back. It was half term last week, so obviously we were just being lazy really, innit?
Yeah, week off.
Yeah, we needed a week off though. But we're back strong this week. Last week there was a lot of football. Champions League, and we had the Premier League and everything. But we're gonna just fly into this because we haven't got too much time. But the first game of the weekend, we're just gonna do the weekend games, Monday and Tuesday, was Southampton Chelsea. Who watched this game? I think I might have seen the highlights.
I watched it, to be fair.
Minamino again, my guy. That's actually my guy.
That was a brilliant goal.
Reese was hating on him the other week as well, didn't you, Joe?
He was.
Yeah.
No, I will put my hands up and say I wasn't too convinced that he was going to...
No, I can't lie. I didn't think he was going to do well.
As a Liverpool player, I don't think he's doing well, but a team like Southampton, yeah, he's doing well and stuff. I think he should move there permanently in the summer.
I don't know if I would like to see him go.
No.
He's quite a likeable guy, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's at that age now that he needs first team football.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's not the standard of Mane or Salah.
No,
so.
Yeah.
You need to get into that front three. It's tough.
Yeah,
very tough. But even Southampton don't have bad attackers like Danny Ings. What a player he is! But
I thought. Go on, Moose.
No, I just feel like Danny Ings hasn't been up to his how he used to be and stuff at the start of the season. He was doing well, but since
the injury,
4 or 5 games now, he hasn't been his usual self. Like the Chelsea game, he's the one who gave the penalty away for Mount to equalise.
Yeah.
Mm. So yeah, he's hasn't been in his best form, but hopefully he can change his form to get a place in the Euros.
Yeah, no, to be fair.
Well, he got injured a few weeks ago, didn't he? So I think he's just trying to still bounce back from that. He's always struggled with injuries.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has. He scored a nice goal last week, I think. Who did they play last week? Wolves or something. He scored a nice little volley, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
Week.
But if Ings gets in the England side for the Euros, then my mum looks like a bicycle.
Yeah, I can't lie. We've got way too much talent.
There's no chance Danny Ings will be going to the Euros. If I'm honest with you.
Jamie Vardy would definitely...
He's retired.
Hard from international football, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I just remembered that, but... I'm pretty sure Danny Ings might have retired as well from national...
I think he has.
How can you retire? You didn't really have much of a go at it, did you?
No.
Can't really.
He just
wants
wants
2 appearances.
Vardy just wants summer in Ibiza again, don't he?
Well...
He loves Ibiza.
Don't we all, really, boys? Don't we all?
Yeah, we do. What about Chelsea though?
They looked good. They looked good. Even though they drew, they looked good.
They still haven't lost under Tuchel, have they?
With no, not yet. With even a good result last night in the Champions League, getting an away goal means Atletico have got to get 2 in the second leg, which is...
Atletico Madrid are always good in the second leg, aren't they? Going back to a couple of years ago with Liverpool.
All right, yeah. You always have to bring this kind of stuff up.
No, he's just talking about the game in 1942.
Yeah.
2019. No,
joking about Chelsea.
He was in the stand, wasn't he? He was watching the game
behind the goal.
He caught the ball when it... All right, let's move on. Anyway, a boring game up next, but Joe, you've got your in-depth analysis on it. Burnley West Brom.
Yeah, it was a very entertaining 0-0. It was an entertaining 0-0. It was a very strange game. Burnley were Burnley. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Just proper Burnley football as usual. Just pumping the ball long into the strikers. But West Brom really, even with 10 men, were bottom sides really have been missing, taking risks and putting men forward.
Yeah.
And that is what West Brom did very well at the weekend. It was I think if they wouldn't have gone down to 10 men, they might have really took the game more and more onto Burnley, and I reckon they could have nicked it. But they had chances to nick it. That's the issue. Diagne should have scored. Really should have scored. He's done everything right, and then
That's your boy, isn't he?
he is. Yeah, no, I am. But like I said to you before this, he was my probably tip for best transfer of the window. Like I said, if anyone can keep him up, it could be him. But
no way they're gonna stay up.
it was a it was an entertaining 0-0. But Carl Bartley getting sent off. No, was it Bartley?
No,
Ajayi.
Ajayi.
I think it was
Bartley
Ajayi.
wanted to send me Ajayi, yeah.
But Burnley had a penalty shout, didn't they, when it hit Bartley's hand?
Yeah, I think that was a penalty to me.
Was his arm out there anywhere?
His arm was out there, and it's stupid. It was stupid to have your arm out there. He didn't need to have his arm out there. The distance between who took the shot? Vidra, wasn't it? Sarah Vidra, I think it was, took the shot, and it's come off of a Burnley player, but his hand out there is a penalty for me.
I think it's Rodriguez when he chested it down and it.
Yeah, no, sorry, it was Rodriguez.
You're on about the Vidra with the Ajayi red card when he tried to nick it past him.
That was silly. That was silly from Semi Ajayi because he knew what he was doing, but I don't think. Well, he's a long, long way from goal. It was on the edge of the halfway.
It was 2 against 1, though. If that went past him, it would have been 2 against the keeper. So
yeah, no, fair enough, but I don't know. I think. Yeah, it was a red. Both. That should have been a penalty for Burnley, and it was a red card for Semi Ajayi. But they're playing. They're not playing bad West Brom at the minute.
We all know they're down.
They sort of found a formula in the 4-1-4-1 sort of shape, which Allardyce played at the weekend with. Conor Gallagher is a good player, boys.
He isn't. He's loaned from Chelsea, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he is. But I watched him against Tottenham the other week.
He was good, wasn't he?
He's a good player. He's a little gets at you, doesn't he? Proper gets at your ankles. He's one of them players that's snappy and he's
nippy. Yeah, exactly.
And he was good again at Burnley at the weekend. But they found a nice balance with the putting Mateus Pereira out wide. With Phillips the other side, Matt Phillips didn't do much, to be honest, when he was playing. But yeah, there's signs of West Brom improving. Can they stay up? Probably not. Are they going to give it a go? Yeah, because I don't think Sam Allardyce would let them go down without giving it a go. But I'm not convinced by Burnley yet. If I'm honest with you, they're going to get pulled into this because other teams they can't score at the minute.
No, they can't.
There's 6 points adrift.
Yeah, there's 6 points and 6 points. With Fulham picking up points, they're going to get away. They're going to get away. But I can't see West Brom getting away, I'm afraid.
Nah, no chance. Next game, Liverpool versus Everton. Toby, what's your views on that game?
Quite hard to find words to even describe it, to be honest. Just, it's the first time since, I think, 1999 that
years.
they've won at Anfield.
Yeah.
And I literally, before the game, I searched up when was the last time Everton won at Anfield. And I saw it was 1999. And I was like to my dad, we're going to break another record today.
Oh, no.
And he was like, don't say that. And it did happen. So, if I'm honest, I wasn't expecting us to thrash them or anything. I wasn't even expecting us to really win. But I wanted a good performance, and we just didn't really. Do you know what? I've actually seen us play worse this season, which makes it even worse. But I think I want to talk about the penalty. That really annoyed me.
I think that was a penalty.
It's soft, But
Yeah, I'm
But
giving
it's
it a pen.
I think it's a pen.
If you see a different
I
angle,
get it for both. I watched Ref Watch on Monday morning, and they were talking about it, and on Sky Sports with Dermot Gallagher, the old referee,
Yeah.
and he said that he thought it was a certain penalty. Looking at it, he didn't really have. It's difficult because he couldn't really. I don't know what the referee expected Trent to do.
Well,
because
in
he
my
couldn't really
eyes,
go out
I
of the way,
see it as he's running to the
Yeah.
back of his back or head. Yeah. So let's say he was standing up and he ran into the back of him. That wouldn't have been a
but-
foul. But it's just because
Toby,
he's on the
you're
floor.
missing one part. So there was a different angle after he ran into the back of him. When he was like carrying on,
Trent
all you
clipped
saw was like Trent put
No.
his foot up and tripped him over.
He was no, he didn't.
He did.
He was already falling on the ground though.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
As soon as he hit his back, he started to fall over.
Tobes
Yeah,
is
but
right.
he's
Fair enough, he touched him with his foot. Yeah, but it didn't make a difference at all.
Tobes is right there. What he said, but I think the issue was he's clipped him. That's the issue.
yeah, he
If
tripped him
if
up.
Trent wouldn't have clipped him, I don't think would have been a penalty. But
Yeah.
he's won it. He's Trent Calvert-Lewin.
It's a stupid thing to do from him to even put his leg up.
Yeah, but
but
that's been Trent.
I still
this
think
season. That's been in the season.
it
He's been poor. He has really been poor, and he's going to. I think he will go to the Euros. He will probably be the first choice starting fullback, but he hasn't had a good season this year.
no.
I think the penalty is
Yeah.
one of those ones where if it's given against your team, you're livid.
Yeah, but if you're getting it, you're buzzing.
But if you're getting it, you're like, yeah, well.
Yeah.
Do you know?
No,
So I can see both sides to the story. Both sides.
But
to the
I can
coin,
see
it.
how Liverpool fans would be annoyed.
He
because
just
I've
walked
never-
straight up to it and he just turned straight away.
He probably
I've
could
never
have tripped
seen that
straight
ever
away and he
before.
thought, oh,
Yeah, but
that's definitely
there's
a
so
penalty.
many different aspects to that whole play that you
Yeah.
walk away.
No.
That's one thing I can.
And the thing is, video thinks you've made an obvious mistake. That's the reason he calls you to dismiss. Mistake. You know what I mean?
I agree. But
Definitely.
I thought personally they were bad.
Well,
When they did have the ball, they were effective
counter-attacks
with the
were
ball.
very important.
And that shows, they had Liverpool had 400 more passes than them. Liverpool had 72% possession.
Yeah.
But it was how clinical that they were, and
They were effective. They were effective.
We all know why Everton won. Their defence that game was absolutely amazing. Blocks,
Yeah. What's his name? Keane. He was
King,
amazing.
Godfrey, and Holgate all together.
Even Pickford, to be fair. Pickford.
Yeah.
Oh,
played well.
Pickford,
That
that's
save
brilliant
against-
saves.
Yeah.
Against that Henderson shot as well.
Henderson volley was, that one was mad.
And you lot shut me down at the when I said Pickford's still England's number one, but
you know he has a mistake in him though.
yeah, but everyone has a mistake in them.
Not as much as
every
Pickford.
goalkeeper. The best goalkeepers in the
Pickford's
world have
made
mistakes.
the most mistakes this
All
season,
right,
I think.
all right.
out
We
of all
won't,
the
talk,
keepers.
we won't sit here and talk about goalkeepers when your goalkeeper's David De Gea. All right,
He's going to
What do you
come
mean by
back with, he's the best goalkeeper in the world.
moving on swiftly, I think.
All right, Fulham,
Well-
Sheffield United.
Well, you just behave.
I'll add something to that Everton game.
Right, quickly then.
We don't want to run over, but
So
just touch on it quick, Reece.
In the game, Jamie
Touch on it,
Carragher.
Reece.
So I don't know after if you
Go on,
saw it,
touch
but
it.
Jamie Carragher didn't give a man a match because he forgot. But afterwards, I think it was Monday Night Football and stuff. He said that Ancelotti was the man of match for that game, and because he was tactically right and stuff, and he was giving a whole in-depth about like Everton and Liverpool in the past, because I think Everton have won like 6 out of 50 games out at Anfield.
Yeah, they haven't beaten us in like any venue since 2010, I want to say.
Yeah, that's
Something
right.
like that.
Yeah.
I do like
and
Ancelotti, to be fair.
he just said
He's a brilliant
Ancelotti, because he said Ancelotti didn't come into the game thinking it's a derby and stuff. He thought Everton need to win this game to keep their European hopes alive.
Yeah.
And I thought Ancelotti was tactically brilliant that game. Done everything right.
I just think Liverpool are missing that midfield presence with Henderson. I think we need. Obviously, he was injured as well. He was playing centre back, but
You still have a good midfield though. That's the thing.
I am going to touch on something quick. I really apologise for saying Kabak will be he's going to be a good signing for Liverpool.
God,
he is awful. He is awful. He should have what they saw in him. I do not know. He's always ball watching.
yeah.
Richarlison gave him
I don't know
a nightmare.
I don't know what foot he plays with. I'm still not sure what foot's his strong foot. Apparently he's left-footed, but that baffles me. If he's left-footed, then
Why is he playing the right side?
Apparently he's left-footed. That's what they got him for. Both of them, Davis and Kabak, apparently left-footed centre backs.
Yeah.
It's crazy bit of business, because he is. I don't think he would get in.
At least we didn't.
At least we didn't get Upperman Campo. Did you see him against Liverpool in the Champions League? He was awful.
Yeah,
but he's better than Kabak though. But the guy's going to Bayern Munich on a free though.
He gave every pass to us. He just passed it to us like the whole time. But anyway.
Yeah, but
let's move on swiftly.
Let's move on.
Let's get this done. Let's get this done. This game done quick, because it was probably the most boring game of the weekend.
It was.
Fulham, Sheffield United finished 1-0 to Fulham. Admiral Lookman, standout performer.
Yep.
Again for Fulham.
Can we go back to when I said I reckon Fulham could stay up, but then all three of you saying that Sheffield United are most likely going to stay up out of the three.
You don't really talk much sense, you do, but I'll give you this one.
Yeah, we can give you that, Reece, because I think teams like West Brom and Fulham, it's coming to the end of the season, they're realising where they are, and they're coming out and they're thinking, we've actually got to have a go at this now.
Like, Fulham could get points. Like, I saw a stat, they played like 9 games, and they got like 6 draws out of 9 games.
Yeah.
They can't win or lose. They just draw.
And who have they got at the weekend, Fulham? Crystal Palace.
Oh.
That's what they've got. And they're going to pick up points. They'll pick up a point at Palace at least. But yeah,
I can see that.
I think, it was Admiral Lookman, star performer once again. For a few others in that Fulham team, Harrison Reed had a really good game. Again, the other week said he wasn't very good, but I'll eat my words again.
And Gieser's decent.
I know you do like him, don't you?
I know.
Oh, did you see that shot from him? Like, it was like 30 yards out, yeah. And he absolutely miskicked it. I thought, this might be a screamer here. Next thing. Like, so far wide.
Sheffield United, though. They just they look like they're
down and out.
They're down and out now. Like, I thought maybe that United give them a bit of confidence. They didn't play bad against Chelsea, and then they go to Fulham.
Yep.
Boulder, I really do, and I feel they shouldn't. The Premier League.
I think so.
The Championship's a hard league
but
to get out of
though.
once you're in it.
No.
Do they?
Well, I reckon they do.
They're a club that rely on. They're a club that rely on fans and ticket revenue and income. With no fans at the minute, they could struggle next season.
They must have money if they bought Brewster for 30 mil, or how much they bought him for.
Yeah, but was that a panic buy?
Yeah, it was a panic buy, but it shows they had the money to bring in players in.
Yeah, but anyone could stump up 30 million if they're panicking. Fulham could get 30 million if they're panicking.
But of course, they're at 30 mil because they won the playoffs. They get like 100+ mil for winning the playoffs.
How much that goes to transfer budget, do you reckon?
Oh. Well, the last time they went in the Prem, they spent like 100 mil.
You look how that ended up.
Yeah, so they probably still have like loads in there.
Panic buying. Spent 100 mil to go down the next season. Smart.
Yeah. No.
It's panic buying. That's what.
You have to be smart with it, don't you?
It's smart, and that's what Sheffield United were when they came up to the Premier League.
Yeah.
Smart. They didn't spend their money on
Brian Brewster.
buying, well, in the first
They
season.
did.
Buying in the first season, but,
Van der Berg was a brilliant signing.
Yeah, Van der Berg.
They signed Lundstrom, didn't they, in their first season?
Nah, I think he's there before.
He was there from there. He's been there for years. I saw Lundstrom play at Wickham when Wickham used to play him in League One. He's been there for years. I think Fleck's been there for donkey's years as well.
Lundstrom's been there for 3 years. And he joined from Oxford.
No, that's better than Oxford.
The Oppers. Right. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's move on to the London derby. Dan, talk away.
Oh, yes.
I think if you're a Spurs fan, you probably saw it coming with two centre-backs that behave like that. To be honest, better second half, but if you've got two defenders that can't defend like...
Can you call it behaving?
No, you can't.
Tanganga at left back.
No, he's right back.
Oh, was he right back? Well, yeah, but...
I can't say
play
too much. He didn't do brilliantly. He got taken off half time or something.
I think he's a better centre back, isn't he, though?
Yeah, it's weird. Jose saw him as a right back. He was like, he's more of a full back, but I think he's got all the attributes. He's got the height to be a centre back as well. But forget about him. It's all about Eric Dyer, Davison Sanchez.
Yeah,
we've all seen the meme of
rubbish.
Davison Sanchez, haven't we?
Yeah, face in the
eating. He's like a goat eating the grass.
Did you see? You know Lingard's goal?
Yeah.
How you can have two centre backs literally parallel with each other on one side of the pitch? It's beyond me.
It's a brilliant finish, though.
Yeah, I don't care about the finish. As a Spurs fan, I do not care about the finish because the finish doesn't happen if your two centre halves are in a position where they should be.
Yeah. Who would you have as your centre backs then? Because I've seen a lot of different opinions on Twitter from different Spurs fans.
I'd have brand new centre backs, mate. Or
I've heard Joe Rodon and Toby Alderweireld, or I've heard Tanganga and Ben Davies and stuff like this. I've heard loads of different combinations.
Tanganga and Rodon, right? Up and coming, fine, but they can't. If you're looking to finish top four, they can't be your main centre backs. So I think we've got to go into the market in the summer, get your main A-side centre back, that one that's going to dominate, and then fair enough. Alderweireld's not the player he used to be, but he can partner a top class centre back.
Yeah, no,
I think that's the way to go.
I think you lack pace though at the back.
Yeah, no, but I think it's harsh to, in a way, they were poor. Let's just put it this way: Sanchez and Dyer were poor at the weekend. Yeah, and
they have been through the whole season.
Has Dyer been poor the whole season,
mate? Because fair enough, he's been played there, right? And people think, oh, fair enough, he's been played there, he's doing all right. But the amount of mistakes leading to goals can't happen. If you're trying to finish in that top four, it can't happen, and it's happened all too many times.
No,
you need Craig Dawson.
Yeah, I'll take him. But listen, second half was better. Bale came on, Ali came on. We looked a lot better, and looked like maybe we could nick something. We had a couple of chances. West Ham got a little bit lucky at the back there.
Yeah,
but they defended. They had good shape. As soon as they went 1-0 up, their shape was perfect, and we couldn't break them down in the first half.
That's every David Moyes team for you.
Yeah, organised, really organised. And I love Declan Rice as well. Love that guy.
Brilliant player.
I ain't convinced.
You don't think?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
See that last ditch clearance?
Yeah, he can do stuff like that, but he fades out the game for large periods of the game. That's the issue with him.
I just feel like he does the simple stuff really well.
Does all the simple stuff well, but then when you need him at some points, he'll fade out the game for 15, 20 minute period. And then all of a sudden he'll come into the game for 15, 20 minutes and then he'll drift out again.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
I like Pablo
Take your
Fornal.
point.
That's who I like. He's clever. He's a clever player.
Yeah.
Just and sort of well, to be fair.
West Ham are looking good though. I can't lie.
Oh yeah, I can't
Very
take anything away from him. Really.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been against a worse team, but like as in the loss, it's not the end of the world. But you are sitting at 9th now, which is
yeah. I've seen a stat like 75% of goals from Spurs this season, or something like that, have come from individual errors.
Yeah. I think
there's no excuse. The manager can't. What can the manager do about that apart from selection? Yeah. But every time he puts a new player in, the same thing happens.
But what is thinking about it? What's the likelihood of Tottenham now in the summer? Jose will want what he wants. He'll want a centre back. He'll want probably a couple more players. But what I think is going to happen is he's going to ask Levy for the players. Levy's going to say, "Look, I'll give you this sum of money. Can't give you big money. We're going to be in a bit of trouble with trying to pay off all the stadium. That's a big. What money can Levy free out of his pocket to give Mourinho? And if I honestly think if Levy can't give Mourinho what he wants, then Mourinho will walk.
You think?
Yeah, that's what he's done elsewhere.
It's blatant for all to see what Spurs need. It's blatant. Yeah. So if Levy can't give Mourinho that, then I don't know.
Do you know? This might sound stupid, but do you know what? If I was Mourinho, do you know what I'd do this summer?
Go on.
Cash in on Kane.
Right.
Let Kane go elsewhere. Get the money from Kane. What are they going to get from Kane? 150 million probably. Cash in on Kane. Go elsewhere. Spend that. Get money off Levy. Cash in on Kane. Go and buy a world-class centre-back and a striker that will score your goals in the Premier League. And to be honest, if you put Son up top, he'll do that. But I think for Tottenham, for best thing for Tottenham and for Harry Kane is for him to cash in on him this summer. I
disagree.
I do reckon we'll buy Kane then.
But I reckon he'll go. I don't know. I think United could be up there and trying to buy Harry Kane. I think United,
they might be up there, but there's no way Levy's selling to a Premier League team.
No, he said 100%. That was the issue, but I can't.
He won't go to Real Madrid or anything either, because Real Madrid is trying to buy Haaland or Mbappe. And
he's got 2 young kids as well, but I can't.
PSG?
I can't.
Nah.
I think the more Harry Kane stays there, I think honestly the more frustrated he's going to get.
Oh yeah, of course.
But then is that a risk for them then to not be winning anything? Not for Kane to win anything, because he'll want to win stuff. He'll get to the stage. He'll want to win stuff, and then is he then going to do? Are you going to lose money on him if he runs his contract down and then says, "Listen, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not getting any joy of being for Tottenham. I'm not winning anything." Yeah. Will he then? Well, then it's a gamble of them cashing in and getting the money they can at the minute, or him then doing what Bale did, or Real Madrid sort of sat there saying, "Cash in on me," or just running down his contract.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I think he's got. At the end of the day, he's going to want to win stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think no team will pay him 150 mil for him. Probably about 100 mil, not 150 mil. Because he's at that age now. He's 28 this year. And he's very consistent with injuries now, isn't he? Ankle injuries and stuff, which affects his price. And he's at that age where he's like on his late years of his prime now.
You think Harry Kane's worth only 100 mil?
Yeah.
Well, you're fucking deluded then.
I feel like he'll go for 150 mil,
Yes, you
I
do.
feel like he's worth it, but not with
No
the
team will pay 150
financial.
mil.
Yeah,
Not
but
with-
that's because of the financial thing at the moment, the
I-
COVID and that.
I'd pay 150 mil for Harry Kane. I'd probably pay more for him. He can play
Yeah, he's brilliant.
striker, just behind.
But you
the
need to think
striker,
about his
or the
injuries,
attacking
though.
midfielder.
You need to
And
think
once-
about his injuries.
The older
He's
he
got-
gets, the more he'll drop back into the attacking midfielder role.
Yeah, he's more than capable of doing that with his passing range as well.
I could see him going on till 34, 35, like really good quality. You know what I mean?
No, you're probably right. To be fair. Let's move on though.
Let's.
Aston Villa, Leicester,
Yes, just.
the England duo, Harvey Barnes and James Maddison.
Boys, I keep saying Harvey Barnes, and I'm hearing he's not consistent. Harvey Barnes. But I've put him in my fantasy this week. Oh, are you going to buy?
Not gonna lie to you, I never used to be the biggest fan of him, but this
I know.
season he's been absolutely brilliant.
I feel like before he didn't have the finishing product, but he's definitely got better at that. So.
Oh, yeah.
And that, I think, down to Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah.
Great manager. Oh, that's
We've
all.
got too many wingers though, haven't we, surely?
Who?
We've got Grealish plays left wing.
We've got too many cams as well.
Yeah, it's going to be... The England squad is going to be...
Got Rashford who can
You've
play
got
there,
to play
Sterling.
Grealish. You've got to play Grealish.
Surely.
And, Gareth likes a 5 at the back as well.
Oh, I don't think we have good enough left wing back to play 5 at the back.
He'll start Pickford in goal, right wing back, Trent, centre backs, probably Kyle Walker, Maguire,
No, he'll play something stupid like Trippier or something.
Stones, and then left wing back, Shaw. Midfielders, it'll be Henderson if he's alright with this injury. What other centre mid is there?
Rice.
Rice maybe. Cam
Dyer.
will be out of Madison,
Fucking
Grealish.
Dyer. Fucking hell.
He likes Dyer, don't he?
He can fuck
Yeah.
off, is what he can do.
It's out of Madison, Grealish, or Mount at the cam role. Up front will be Kane and Sterling.
So
Where's
Sancho going to fit into that? Where's Maddison?
You know what?
Foden.
Where's Foden going to fit into that? Where's Bakayoko?
There's too many cams. There's too many cams, and he likes a 5 at the back, don't he?
Well, you can take a squad of 22.
Do you think Lingard will make it?
No.
There's too many cams. Like there's 4 or 5 brilliant cams there.
Well, it's going to be strong either way.
Would you not have Maddison in your team? I don't know if I would. He's a
I
great
love
player,
Madison.
but I don't know if I
I'll
would.
say Madison starts.
No.
Really? I wouldn't.
I don't know. Say you're
Right.
playing France in the final.
Would you want James Maddison?
I wouldn't. No.
I think you've just got to go all guns blazing for that. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a difficult one because he's a good player, but there's something about him that I just wouldn't. I wouldn't put him in my England team, shall I just say? But anyway.
Emi Martinez for Villa.
Ooh, we had a bit of a shocker.
Bit of a shocker.
One of them goals.
Well, yeah, maybe. I thought he was good. I thought he was really good again.
He is
I think.
really good.
Oh, he's proven himself as a top keeper. Yeah,
He made
no
a couple
doubt.
of saves at the weekend, to be honest. He did, but yeah, I can't. I think there could be now a slippery slope for Villa down that table.
No Grealish.
That's the issue. And Watkins didn't really do much at the weekend. Again, Traore didn't really do much against them. There wasn't really much going forward for Villa at the weekend, but that might just be a blip. We don't know.
Yeah.
What was the next game? Arsenal, Man City.
Yeah, that's the one.
What do you think of that?
After that first goal, it was a decent game, but I expected more goals in that game, especially with because Man City just sat back, didn't they? They could have had so many more chances to score, but they just don't know. They just stayed with a 1-0 win.
Yeah, game management.
Yeah, they could have easily scored multiple times, but they didn't choose to.
Northie?
I thought Arsenal were very good. I really did. I thought Arsenal were. Think they didn't create much, but defensively, they were really good. I think they matched City. Other than in the first 10, 15 minutes, for the rest of the game, they probably matched City man for man. To be honest, as soon as Mahrez got cut out with 20 minutes gone, he didn't really do much. Kieran Tierney sort of gave him a good game in the end. City were not poor, but they weren't City. They weren't clinical.
No,
There was off passes. There was De Bruyne wasn't, obviously he's not fully fit yet, but what he didn't create really much.
Aguero's on the bench now.
Aguero, yeah, I think they could do with him. I don't rate Jesus at all.
Foden didn't even come on or whatever.
No,
I'm shocked about that.
They were strange at the weekend, see, but I think, well, they won, so they can't.
Yeah, is that 19 games in a row now?
That's 19 now, yeah, I think.
That's brilliant.
What's the record?
I don't know, but that might be.
They must be close to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Arsenal matched them. I was impressed with the Arsenal, to be fair. Even though we lost, I had a weird feeling going into the game that we would get something out of the game.
Mm.
But it's City at the end of the day. That I wasn't expecting Arsenal to go and pump them 3-0 or something like that. But no, I was impressed with Arsenal. They defended ever so well, to be honest, and that's just not me saying it from an Arsenal point of view. But they weren't bad.
Yeah, no, it's a good.
On to the Bruno show.
Yeah, 3-1, Man United.
Go on, Reece. Let's hear you for fucking 10 minutes then.
Yeah, I'll sit back now, Reece. I'll make a couple. I listen to you.
The same Bruno show and stuff. He got a lucky touch for assist, and he got a penalty. I don't think it was the Bruno show.
Oh, every United game is a Bruno show, mate.
What was in Ole
Gunnar
Solskjaer masterclass?
Nah, I think it was the Matic show. Matic, that game was absolutely brilliant.
All the Man United fans rate Matic. I think he's just a lump of whatever in the middle of the pitch. No,
do you actually think that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really
I thought it was
watch him. You know what I mean?
He's a B-Tech Granit Xhaka, really.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ignore he said that. But I think he's a brilliant player, Matic. Like Sunday showed. But with McTominay being like the form he is this season and stuff, that's why I feel like he hasn't had much playing time. And also, I feel bad for Jamal Lascelles because he should have got a penalty for what Maguire did.
Oh
wow!
That was absolutely stupid for what he did, man.
Oh no, but I was when I said that on Saturday evening. When was it? Saturday evening. I was called an idiot. I was called deluded.
I didn't call you an idiot. I was
called. Always these Arsenal fans. Always these Arsenal fans criticising Man United.
Can we say this right now? Did I say that? Did I say that? No, I didn't.
Can we all agree on this? It was a penalty.
It was a penalty.
Tobes?
Wait, what penalty? The Bruno one?
No, Maguire.
Maguire on.
You're right, at the back post. You'll have to look at it, Tobe, honestly.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I can't remember.
Maguire
I did see it. I saw the highlights.
And he done that with his arm. What is he doing? I'm surprised.
But it wasn't even flagged, was it? Like, it wasn't even flagged as a VAR or nothing. Like, it just went on.
Crazy. I don't know how that is not even looked at by VAR. For one, that's a penalty, and two, it's a red card.
Again, it's just the consistency of VAR is just.
There was no intent for the ball. He's turned around, looked at Lascelles where he's running, and thought, "Oh, I was doing it with my elbow."
Oh, laughing.
Man needs new centre backs.
That's what.
Honestly,
isn't that? He was like, "I'll show him a bit of what I did in where was it?
Greece,
yeah." It's still in his mind. That's why
it was. I lost for words about Maguire. Honestly, he is. I said this again Saturday night. He's a liability. He really is. He's so slow and sluggish.
Yeah.
He'll win everything in the air. Ball comes to him and smack it away. On the floor, he's quite good, to be fair, for his size. But when they're out, when they've got stuff to deal with, and the ball's gone, he's so slow getting out.
I remember the video you sent into the chat.
Like a cart horse. He can't get out quicker. He can't get out quick enough. But that's what happened the other day. And didn't someone score against United because he didn't get out quick enough?
Mm.
And 80 million. Wow.
I think
no one's ever agreed with you about, like, everyone's agreed with you that he's not worth 80 mil.
Yeah,
he's not even worth 50 mil. He's 35 mil at least, maybe less.
Probably a bit more than that.
But when he has Bailly next to him, you see a massive improvement.
Yeah. Christ, did you see him Thursday night?
Yeah, but
in the first half against Sociedad, and the first 15 minutes, he was like a teenager thrown in at the deep end.
It's fine.
It's like someone
clean sheet. We won 4-0 still.
You won 4-1, but in 15 minutes...
4-1, 4-0. It's different. It's a clean sheet.
Reece, you got a clean sheet against Real Sociedad. Well done.
Yeah, but struggled against Benfica.
Brilliant. I'll take a 1-0 away at Benfica to take into the second leg. You've done and dusted your job, fair enough, and you did well. But I'm saying 15, 20 minutes at the start of the game, Eric Bailly had looked like someone had picked him up with his arms and legs, thrown him in the deep end and said, go on, mate, swim. He was awful for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
oh, God.
Afterwards, he improved.
Yeah, he probably grew into the game, yeah, but I'm just saying, what I'm saying is he was awful for the 10, 15 minutes at the start of the game. That Isaac geezer up front for Sociedad, he must have looked at Bailly in the first 10 minutes and thought, I'm going to field that here. This guy's an absolute donkey.
And then we all know what happened after that.
When he went through against Maguire and when he burst through the middle of Maguire and Bailly in the first minute, wasn't it? He burst through. He must have thought, Christ, look at these two. It's like Dumb and Dumber playing centre back. I
love this.
But I'll get told now I'm saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan and I dislike United or something like that. I don't.
You're just talking more shit, aren't you? When did that just fucking come into place?
Isaac scored a hat-trick at the weekend, by the way.
Well, he's a good player. Don't get that wrong.
Could do against Man United, though, with fucking Maguire at the back, did he?
Well,
no, he did it against Deportivo Alaves.
Well, they're probably about the same quality as United, so...
I think they are.
Let's move on.
One second in the league, and your team is where in the league, Joe?
Well, get your fucking glasses out and have a look down there, mate. Have a look down there.
Right.
Have a look down there. Jesus. Anyway.
There'll be two things you can't find if you have a look down there, mate. I'm not going to say that on the old podcast, but yeah, we'll move on.
I cannot wait to be back, boys, honestly. I cannot wait. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Right. Brighton, Crystal Palace. Christian Benteke.
Yep.
It's just two good goals, really, wasn't it, for Palace?
I just thought Brighton were all over them, and I've probably expected Brighton.
Palace had 3 shots.
How they got anything out of that game? Yeah. Let alone 3 points. Christ, Roy Hodgson, he must be. He must have got on that bus after the game, sat there, looked out the window, and really looked up at the sky and thought.
I think Roy Hodgson just has fun. I don't think he actually cares.
He don't care.
He doesn't care. He's always got a smile on his face, hasn't he? Well, that's a bit harsh, but I mean, he's always got a smile on his face. So he walks to the game. He's smiling. He plays a team. He plays a fun team. He doesn't play boring anyway.
He don't care. This is his last season. He'll go in the summer. They'll go in the summer, and then
he'll have a nice retirement and probably go some exotic country.
Probably go to some country home, do a bit of sunbathing in his garden, feed his chickens.
He's definitely got loads of hoes.
He's got a farm, hasn't he? He's got a farm somewhere up north.
He's going to move to like. He's got an allotment somewhere.
Yeah.
It's from Cleethorpes.
He's going to go and water it. Cleethorpes. Don't talk to me about Cleethorpes. Jesus Christ.
Don't talk about the Cleethorpes adventure. No, but I think jokes apart, he'll retire in the summer. I think Eddie Howe will go in there. He'll do a good job there, I think, and
yeah,
I think that could be Palace. Could maybe push for it. I don't want to say
Could push Europa League, maybe.
a bit of investment next year, and a manager like Eddie Howe. Well,
yeah, Eze, Zaha, they'll keep.
yeah, no, definitely.
They're only 4 points off Europa League football at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Gary Cahill a lot. I think he brings a cool head back there,
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
to be honest.
Yeah, but how long is he going to cling on for?
Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong.
Scott
He's
Dan as
probably
well,
in
you
his
can't forget
30s.
about him.
Yeah, no, he's a bit old now, isn't he, Cahill? How was he, like 35?
The whole back four are really ancient, aren't they? Really, who they got? Oh, they got back there: Gary Cahill, James Tompkins,
Joel Ward.
Joel Ward.
Yeah.
They'll be
Scott Dan.
sooner rather than later. They'll be up with
Patrick
Roy
Van
and
Aanholt.
Lotmans.
Yeah.
They'll be growing their carrots in their aubergines.
Yeah, I think Roy will probably take Gary up with him somewhere. There's a lot.
They probably have an average age of 33. But
That's
their
generous.
left back's very young.
What, Mitchell?
Sorry, Mitchell. Yeah.
No, he's got to be as well.
I think he's really good.
They've got a weird blend. Like they've got a couple of they've got Eze, they're young.
They got
then-
Milivojevic.
Milivojevic, he's old.
Who's
isn't
that, Reese?
don't think he's
Milivojevic. I can't say his name. You bloody heard him.
Yeah, but
I don't know
Mike
much
Kelly.
about Mateta. Where's he come from?
Mines.
Mine's.
He's
So
on
like
loan, I
second
think.
for bottom.
I said about him, didn't I, when I said about the transfers with
Yeah.
Diagne, but
That last
But
game he had.
he hasn't. He's very
Raw.
Inconsistent.
yeah, and he's a lazy git. He really was. He didn't do it. He didn't move about. He didn't fucking run about. He just sort of stood around, got the ball on his chest a few times, flicked it wide or flicked it back into the midfield. And don't get me wrong, it's a great goal. It's a great nutmeg into
yeah.
it's what dreams are made of. But yeah, I don't know if he'll be staying around for next season to try and get his English visa. If I'm honest, I wouldn't bother.
Is he going to go with Roy? Do you reckon?
Well, I don't know. I reckon he'll get back on the plane. He might go for holiday back to Mainz or something. I don't think. But yeah, I don't think he's much. I don't think he's much caught what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on. Last game. Leeds. This is Leeds' first game, isn't it? But Southampton's second of the weekend or whatever.
No, it was Leeds second.
Leeds.
They played Friday night against Wolves.
Oh, we missed that game, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was a boring game anyway.
All right. Well,
Reece, you
this
said you
game
watched it,
3-0.
Well, who was it? Who watched it?
I watched it. A bit
So I
of it.
didn't watch it. Go on, Reece.
Are you going to talk to us about Stuart Dallas?
He's actually like really good, isn't he?
He's actually a great player, isn't he, Stuart Dallas?
You're taking the piss now.
Right. Taking a piss.
Go on, Reece.
In that midfield three with
Klitsch. You love Klitsch, don't you?
Yeah, I do love a bit of Klitsch. Who doesn't love a Polish
Midfielder, like Daniel.
Yeah, mate. Raw talent. But Dallas, that goal he scored was actually was brilliant. Like,
great, Stuart Dallas.
Oh, this guy's pissing me off now.
I'm going to lose my job.
Thank you for ruining my holiday. Yeah. Also, Rafinha, that free kick.
What a plur, Jeff.
Yeah.
He's going to get snapped up, I think. Sure. Yeah, definitely.
9-2 on the Sky Bet this morning to move to Liverpool. Just want to let you know.
No, yeah, I've heard about him going to Liverpool. I would be chuffed with that. I've said to you lot since.
What, for him to become a bench player?
Well, Reece, that is a good question.
Good analysis.
We need bench players. That's what
Yeah,
teams that actually win the league, Reece, have bench players. I don't know if you know.
I'll tell you what, you've really dug deep
Yeah.
into analysis, Reece. To
To
really look into
Shut
that.
up.
To say
I'm talking to Toby.
you've dug deep.
But But Toby, if you have bench players, you wouldn't be far down as you are right now. Would you? Who's your
exactly. That's what I'm saying. We need bench players because.
Look at me, Man United sat on my high horse, second in the league. Oh, we'll start digging now at the Premier League champions. Fucking hell!
Are we fuck?
There's going to be a few bleeps in this one, I reckon.
More than a few.
We'll just put explicit on the front or something.
Because it's a massive debate here. But Rafinha, for his career, would he want to be a bench part player?
I don't know. I think he's good enough to maybe get game time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I can come in last 20 minutes.
How old is he?
He's like mid-20s.
Yeah, he's up 24. So I think he's.
He hasn't even hit his prime yet.
No, he hasn't.
So
I think in a better team, you got to with better players around him, better system. Jurgen Klopp always, does well with new signings. He always, not always, but for example, Salah and Mane went well when he signed them. Jota, when he joined, he was perfect for us. If he's looking at Rafinha, then it's for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He gets you fighting for a cause, Klopp. That's what I like about him.
I'll take back United. 100%.
Over Danny.
He'll give us more on that right-hand side.
Yeah, I'll give you a bit of something different, to be fair, because you don't really have a left-footed, do you?
What about
you don't have a left-footed, do you? I thought Diallo was a centre-back. What, the Man United one?
Oh.
Yeah, he's a winger.
I thought Diallo was centre-back.
No, there might be another player you're thinking
of. Mengi. I'm thinking of Mengi.
Yeah, he's on that Derby.
Yeah. Right. Shall we go to Team of the Week anyway, and then we can finish it, to be fair?
Yeah.
We'll just do Team of the Week.
We're not predictions for next week.
We don't really need to, do we? We'll leave it this week.
We'll do it idiots.
Week, no, I'll put it in the recording, but yeah. Team of the Week, you lot start, because I'm just going to give my input. I'm not going to say a player, but I'll give my input.
Goalkeeper, I think we may all agree on this one, except from Joe. I went for Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, I would go with that, to be fair. He was amazing.
He was quality.
That's the best I've seen him play in ages.
Always didn't make a mistake.
Couple of seasons.
He always makes a mistake in the Merseyside derby, always.
Yeah, made up for it.
Yeah.
Go on, Dan, who's your keeper?
I haven't made a team, to be honest, but I'm happy to give it to Pickford just because it's a big game and you've got to step up to that game, and I think you've done right. You made a good few saves, so yeah.
Joe, who's your goalkeeper?
Well, funnily enough, so I've actually gone for Jordan Pickford, so we can agree on something this episode.
Right.
Lovely stuff.
Right back. I went for Kufal.
Well, I've got Kufal in at left back.
Oh.
But
I don't have a left back.
Who's your left back? Right back, Joe, then?
I've gone for centre back and right back. I've gone Salisu from Southampton. Good.
Okay, for the Chelsea game.
You've actually put a Southampton defender in. Jeez, I thought they were.
What's way?
They're hard to come by.
No.
They defended quite well, actually, to be fair.
No, yeah, well.
I'll give you that.
Right, should we go? Let's agree on. Let's agree on.
Yeah.
Where should we
and
put
Salisu.
Back? Let's put him right back for your sake, because you'll cry otherwise.
I don't care, mate. Put Salisu at left back then.
All right, Reece.
Yep.
Centre backs. I went for Keane and Godfrey.
I went for Godfrey and Holgate.
That's all right. Well,
I'd go with Keane and
Godfrey.
Godfrey. You want to go Godfrey?
I'll
definitely put Keane in. To be fair, I think he was the best defender that they had. But yeah, I'll go with Keane and Godfrey then.
Yep. That's
I'll
cool
go
with
for
me.
Midfield.
I went for one centre mid. Went for Stuart Dallas. Other centre mid, I went for Nemanja Matic. And
Oh god.
And cab, I went for Lingard again.
Yeah, no, Lingard could get in there.
I've done Lingard, Declan Rice, and Mason Mount.
What about Maddison?
No.
If I was to make a team, I might have put Maddison in.
I was thinking of Maddison or Lingard. Let's put Lingard in.
Lingard in the midfield.
I'll go for that.
I was thinking of Rice, so we could put Rice in. It was Rice or Matic for me.
Who were the other two that you said, Joe?
Mason Mount. But I did forget about James Maddison, if I'm honest. I did completely forget. So I would be happy to put James Maddison in.
We could put Lingard, Maddison, and Matic. Well, actually, are we actually going to put Matic in? No.
I think we put Rice, Lingard, and Matic.
Yeah. To be fair, we could try put Suchek in there. Suchek done brilliant.
Forgetting about Dallas, though.
Suchek as well. It was quite good
Suchek
performances this week.
Especially after he cut his head open.
We go Dallas, Lingard, and Rice.
Yeah. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Front three.
Could have gone with Bruno as well, actually, but
nah,
that penalty merchant. Not our penalty merchant. No chance. I'll put in my team
Harvey Barnes
starts going against.
Barnes has got to go in.
Yeah, Barnes has got to go in. I went for Barnes, Rafinha. I went for Barnes, Rafinha, and Richarlison.
I went for Richarlison also, but I did go for Marcus Rashford, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I'd go with Barnes. I just lost my memory. Who was it that we were saying? Charlison. Yeah, I'd go with them too. I don't know who the third one would be.
Rashford, I'd say. Goal and an assist, wasn't it?
Yeah, more than goal and assist. I would go for Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, fairs.
Reece, do you agree on that, mate?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Right,
who would your player of the week be, Reece?
This one's hard, but I'll go for Harvey Barnes.
Yeah. There wasn't actually really standout performances.
It was Barnes or Keane for me. I'll go for Barnes.
What about manager of the week?
I went for Carlo Ancelotti.
Carlo Magnifico.
Carlo and
yeah, you have to be there.
All around, I think, personally.
Or David Moyes.
That's a shout. I think.
I'm definitely going with Ancelotti. Yeah, I'm definitely going.
100%.
Yeah, I will go for that.
Right.
Well then, boys. Another good one.
Yeah.
Very heated, this one.
Heated, to say the least, should we say?
I would actually feel very. There's quite a lot of fishing going on in this one, and there was a couple of big bites. There's a big bite, wasn't there, from a big man? Really?
There was no big bites.
What?
I'm just stating my opinion.
There was a big one, and I liked it.
I'm just stating my opinion. It's different.
Reece, come on, mate. You've nibbled.
Nah, everyone has different opinions.
You have nibbled in that quite a bit.
Listen, boys, I cannot wait to get back and see you, boys. Honestly, I've missed you.
Yeah. A couple more.
I don't fucking miss you lot.
There we go again. There we go. There's a massive
off
nibble.
the pod.
I think I'm gonna have
for the joke.
No, you're just nibbling again. You just don't learn, do you?
Right. We'll continue this on the 8th of March when we're back together.
Oh, are we gonna actually do it together in college? I say we do that.
I think so.
College. Not college. I'm a grown man. I work for my money.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm getting paid for this.
It's true. We are getting.
No, we're not. Sponsor us. Any sponsors out there? You know what I mean?
Arsenal Fan TV.
Do you actually want to know something quick, everyone, on the podcast?
Go on.
My mate over here, the big man, the Michelin man.
Yeah,
Reece
try
Clifford
get
said last night.
try get
I think we
Robbie
should
from
try to
Arsenal
get
Fan
Robbie on.
Robbie.
I've heard Robbie asks for fees to come on. That's the only thing.
Oh mate, I saw that video.
I'll
Does
say
he ask for
we
fees?
definitely
What I'm
should
gonna
get
say-
a good. We should definitely get a good guest on there.
What I'm going to say to that then is,
Joe, you can probably pull one out of that, can't you?
well, I've got just the right man for the job.
Go on, give us a hint.
Oh, he's gonna say flipping. I don't know. He's just gonna. Are you gonna say it or surprise us?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I have got a West Ham fan that wants to come on.
who cares about West Ham though? You know what I mean?
Well, you've got a point.
Actually, no. To be fair, they're doing well this season.
Well,
Not
West
me.
Ham fan is that then?
Listen, I'm more than welcome to have anyone on that's got a good opinion. So
he likes he's very opinionated. He likes a good discussion. He does, but I'll have to have a word with him about it because he did mention it. He said he's listened to a few, and
To be fair, they are the best London club. So
yeah,
The
no,
highest.
that's
Don't get
completely incorrect. But
That's from
Right.
a Spurs fan.
let's end it there then. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, share, whatever. See you next
see you at
time.
the next one.
yeah.
Cheers.
Harvey Bones.